Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. I'm Tony Silber. I'm a member of the Democratic Town Committee, and I'll be serving as your humble MC this evening. We are so pleased to see so many new faces in Trumbull politics. It's exciting, it's invigorating, it's a new day and a new campaign. We have an exciting campaign, and we have an awesome candidate sitting right here. Mary Beth Thornton. This is important. Without your support, without the support of the people in this room and the support of your friends and family and your broader networks, we will have a tough campaign this fall. We will have a difficult campaign. We'll have a difficult campaign anyway. But with your support, we will not fail. We will not fail in electing Mary Beth Thornton, the next First Selectman of the Town of Trumbull. So with that, let me introduce our town chairwoman, our state Democratic chairwoman, and our party leader, Nancy DiNardo.
Thank you. Can we have a round of applause for Tony Silber? He has done a great job in working on Mary Beth's campaign. He does a lot of behind-the-scenes work that people don't even realize. I'd also like to thank some of the unions that are here tonight. Would union members please stand up? In talking with different unions around the state, they have certainly committed to get involved in our race and help us get the message that it's time for a change in Trumbull. At this time, I have the pleasure and the honor of introducing our Congressman Jim Himes. What I want to say is that I just think he has done a great job, and I always could say my favorite Congresswoman, Rosa DeLauro, because she's the only Congresswoman. But Jim certainly is my favorite Congressman, not only because he represents me, but I have known Jim a long time when he was the town chairman in Greenwich, and when he had decided to run, he came to me and we sat down and talked, and I just knew that he was going to make a difference. The only thing I want to say to you about Jim Himes is if you get a chance, take a picture with Jim Himes, because he's not going to always be the congressman. He is certainly going to go very far. So ladies and gentlemen, our Congressman Jim Himes.
Thank you, Nancy. I'm glad that story ended that way. You said, I'm not always going to be your congressman. I was thinking, what do you know that I don't? November's going to be tough. But anyway, it's just a thrill to be here with all of you to support Mary Beth. We've got an awful lot of friends in this room, and it's testimony to what we think of Mary Beth, that all of you are here, that the governor is on his way, that the mayor is on his way, that we're all here to support an absolutely terrific candidate for a difficult job. You know, they say that campaigns are about money, mobilization, and message, and that's true. And I thank you all for being contributors to this campaign, because it's not going to be easy. But at the end of the day, literally at the end of Election Day, it's about people. And how many people did you touch? And we're just getting started here, and we have filled a room with people. You can win this thing by each and every one of you talking to 20, 30 people and convincing them that Mary Beth Thornton is the future of the town of Trumbull. And I say that, I've gotten to know her as I got into politics 4 years ago, and I'll tell you, it's not just making the right decisions and the tough decisions. It's how you do it and how you think about it. Are you a collaborator? Are you somebody who celebrates the kind of community values that Trumbull celebrates? You know, that we're decent to each other, that we include opinions that maybe aren't our own, that we have a civil discussion. With Mary Beth, the answer to that question is yes. You know, I too am happy to see that we've got some of our friends in labor here. You know, these are people who are very much under fire around this country, in this county, in the town of Trumbull, and elsewhere. You know, it's the rage now. Let's vilify the public workers. Every once in a while, I will stop a discussion as people are shaking their fists and saying, you know, public employees, public employees. Wait a second. We're talking about the firefighters who keep your house safe, the police that protect you, and the teachers who are teaching your kids. This is who we're talking about. And sometimes we need people to remind us that these things are not simple, and that the more we vilify people or try to create antagonism or create a sense of us versus them, the more it cheapens each and every one of us. And if I know one thing about Mary Beth Thornton is that she's collaborative, thoughtful. She's been ages on the city council. She knows how, town council I guess it is, how the town of Trumbull works, and it will be a huge breath of fresh air when she is elected with your help. And that's the last thing I want to say. It's your help. You got a ton of people in here, a ton of friends. And Mary Beth, I'm looking forward to getting this group together after November to celebrate the new first selectman of the town of Trumbull.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce the next first selectman of the town of Trumbull, Mary Beth Thornton.
Thank you so much. I can't tell you how happy it makes me to see all of you here tonight. And Congressman Himes taking time out of his busy schedule to come through for us to be here to support me and to support Trumbull. Those of you that know me, and those of you who get to know me, this isn't just about me, this is about Trumbull. When you support me, you support Trumbull. I'm very proud to tell you that I grew up in Trumbull, was raised there, came back to Trumbull to raise a family. I think that Trumbull has an excellent school system. Under Democratic leadership, we've maintained an excellent school system. We have excellent fire, police, EMS infrastructure. Our roads were paved. We had a government that ran smoothly. We had people that worked together in a partisan manner. 18 months ago, our direction changed. Our government became more partisan to the point of stalling. The people that live in our town started to read newspaper articles about how things couldn't work anymore. Our roads couldn't be paved. Our schools can't be funded. We lost 30 teaching positions. We lost $1 million worth of textbooks. We lost a magnet school. We lost $5 million from the state. We lost a magnet school. Well, I don't believe that Trumbull needs to be run that way. I believe that Trumbull is a great town. I believe that Trumbull has the resources to keep taxes down and support their school system and pave their roads and keep a government on track that's not partisan, that's bipartisan, that reaches across party lines, works together, does the right thing for all the people of Trumbull. Now, part of you being here tonight is to support me. With your support, with you passing the word to your friends, to your family, to other people you know in Trumbull, we can bring it all back. I can't do it without you. With your support, I'll succeed. Without your support, I could fail. I think we all know what we'd like to do. I think we're all here for the same reason. So thank you very, very much. I appreciate you being here this evening, and I hope you enjoy yourself.